You know, final day, national championship. We've all dreamed about this since we've been real little. I can't really describe all the emotions that are going through me, but I'm super excited to get out there and just go fishing.
It's the final day of the 2019 BoatUS Collegiate Bass Fishing Championship presented by Bass Pro Shops. Emotions are high as anglers prepare to take to the water here on day 2. Whether trying to win the event, earn valuable School of the Year points, or just improve upon day 1, competitors are ready for today.
I mean, it's a national championship, so we're all here to do our best. We want to get good School of the Year points and move ourselves up.
Go big or go home, championship day.
Yes! Let's go!
Yeah! Oh my God. Oh my God. Just a freaking toad. Yeah! Woo! That may be School of the Year right there.
Hundreds of college fishing's best are taking to Pickwick Lake in hopes of taking home the championship title. Who will rise to the occasion and seize the moment? Find out next.
In the boat, son! Woo! How about that one? Y'all put your hands together. New leaders.
Big Stewie! New big bass of the tournament.
There's your champions right there, folks.
Today is Championship Day out on Pickwick Lake for the BoatUS Collegiate Bass Fishing Championship presented by Bass Pro Shops. At the end of tournament competition, a winner will be crowned national champion. That title carries a lot of weight, and teams are ready to go win it all.
We're ready. We're ready. It was, I think we got pretty good sleep last night, and you know, we're locked into the plan we've got, and we're hoping that what we need is there. So yeah.
Really pumped up, really excited. We're in a great position to make something happen. We're going to see if we can go bring home that trophy.
The first full day of competition saw plenty of limits in the 12 to 16 pound range. A total of 4 bags were weighed in over the 20 pound mark. Depending on how teams fared on day 1, they've locked in the proper game plan for this final day.
Yeah, we're sitting in 83rd right now, so we're going to try to do some different stuff and just go out fun fishing and hope for the best, see what happens.
We had 21 50-something yesterday. It took us a little while to get them, but we did have our limit by about 11, and we left. And today we're going to soak it for all it's worth until 3 o'clock.
Entering the final day, the top 10 is separated by roughly 5 pounds. Pickwick Lake is capable of producing bags over the 25 pound mark. With this in mind, anglers are shooting for a target weight that could claim them the title.
25 pounds, as we did last year. That's the plan. I don't know. I don't think we can do that. Hopefully we can at least hit 20 pounds or so.
Probably 42 to 44 pounds, so we're aiming for about 22 pounds today.
I think it'll take 25 today to win. 25 at least, maybe even more.
As the boats make their way out on this final day, here's a quick look at the leaderboard. Floyd and McNeil from Bethel University sit in first. They lead the second place team of Gage Blanton and Will Andry of Kansas State by less than half a pound. And completing the top 3 are Heath Pinnell and Taylor Cranford representing Louisiana State University. We head out now to join up with the day 1 leaders. So far this morning, the size they were hoping for has yet to show up. Floyd and McNeil have boated a total of 4 fish. 2 didn't measure, while the other 2 total maybe 5 pounds at best. But this is the spot that produced for them on day 1, and it's more than capable of kicking out quality fish.
Good one.
That's one we were looking for right there.
I think they're there. I think there's so many little ones getting to it before.
Weeding through the little ones and remaining patient pays off. Boating that nice keeper bumps their total weight up around 8 to 9 pounds, and the defending champs are in good shape early.
Pretty decent.
We got one we can keep.
Yeah. I think we got 3 in there, and one of them's worth keeping.
Jacob Moore and Gilliam Tharp from NC State University are looking to close the gap between them and Bethel. They have 1 fish in the box, and so far today, things are going as planned.
Yeah, this is about what we expected. We're waiting for that current to turn on. Till then, it's probably going to be pretty slow.
The difference today, though, is that yesterday, after that morning flurry, when we saw there was no current, no wind, we went to our backup plan and caught one line burner. And so today we're going to, stick it out here and try and run into one big one, see if we can catch one during this off time. Another good one? Very good. Yeah. Yep. All right. Okay. Where you going? Yep. We're going to get it. Popped off in the net.
That makes 2 fish for the Wolfpack. They too are off and running on this final day. It's time now for our first break. The stakes are high, and so are the nerves on this final day. When we come back, we'll check in with more teams in the top 5 to see how their days are going. Stay tuned for more.
We know if you found one crappie, you may have found 1,000. We know the joy of getting your boots back in the mud. We know the journey can be more rewarding than the destination. We know the great outdoors. We love the great outdoors. Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's. Stop by today for huge savings on the gear you need and the brands you trust. Plus free 2-day shipping at BassPro.com and Cabela's.com.
You sons of fishes. Ain't enough fish on this lake for 2 clubs.
Really? Well, we see plenty of fish live with Panoptics.
Yep. Dang! We should get Panoptics. Maybe we'll just take yours.
What's going on here? You boys have license?
Yes, sir.
Nope.
There he is. Oh, I got him.
The Bass Pro Shops Collegiate Bass Fishing Series is brought to you by Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's. Your adventure starts here. Ranger Boats, still building legends one at a time. And by Garmin, fight your fish, not your fish finder.
There he is.
Welcome back to Day 2 coverage of the BoatUS Collegiate Bass Fishing Championship presented by Bass Pro Shops. We go now to the 3rd place team entering this final day. Heath Pennell and Taylor Cranford from LSU.
There we go. That should be 15.
You're gonna make me put that worm back on.
That makes their first keeper of the day. The team is working a long stretch of grass and is hoping to duplicate their Day 1 performance that consisted of a nearly 9-pound largemouth.
We just got back to where the grass is the thickest. And he just caught a nice fish.
Also finding success fishing grass flats are Gage Blanton and Will Andry from Kansas State University. Today they're going to camp out on the spot that kicked out over 22 pounds on Day 1.
What we're doing is just creating a reaction strike. We're throwing that bait and letting it get bogged down, and as much grass as we can, we're ripping it out, burning it out, and it's just when it busts out of that grass, they think it's a fleeing bluegill or crawfish. We think they're bluegill eaters, and we'll just suck it in real quick. And most of the big ones will get it, hold on to it, but I don't know, I can't even tell you how many bites we've had. We just pulled it out. They're there for a second and they're gone. So it's a defensive bite for the most part.
Well, he might keep.
That'll be a line burner.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Keep it.
Here you go, let me get back in there. Hurry.
After missing a few short strikes early, the team from Kansas State now has 1 fish in the box. They are getting bites, and boating a keeper will be a giant confidence boost.
We've got 1 keeper so far. We caught a catfish, a drum, and a short. We're getting bit. We know they're here. You know, we're still really confident in it. We're just gonna keep working at them. We're looking forward to see what the day brings.
The day is bringing keeper fish for a majority of the top teams. As the clock works its way towards the noon hour, the anglers from NC State now have 4 fish for 8 to 10 pounds. LSU is working on a limit as they're now up to 3 fish for around 6 pounds. And the day one leaders from Bethel University are now sitting on 4 fish for 10 to 12 pounds. The title of tournament champion isn't the only item up for grabs today. Following weigh-in, points will be totaled and a school will be crowned Bass Pro Shops School of the Year presented by Abu Garcia. McKendree University currently holds the lead, and with 2 teams inside the top 25 after day one, they're in good position to seal the deal with 1 solid limit of fish today.
Well, I'm a nervous wreck. I got to tell you right up front, I am totally a nervous wreck. You know, we came in here #1 at School of the Year and worked really hard to get there. The top 5 schools that are here, all phenomenal fishermen, and some of them have a lot of great history on this water. You know, I think we've had a real shot at it. We've just got to keep putting fish in the boat and try to finish this year out like we started it.
Yep.
Stay down.
Oh, Lord, please, come on. Come on, guys. Let's get this one.
Stay down.
Oh, Lord, come on. Come on, Lord. Come on. That's the one we need. That's the one we need. Lord. Yes! Woo! That may be School of the Year right there. Woo! That's a 6-pounder. That may be School of the Year.
Voting that nearly 6-pound fish, Trevor McKinney and Blake Jackson have culled up to around 18 pounds of bass on the day. With conditions being a little tougher today, that should move them well up the leaderboard and just about secure the School of the Year title for McKendree.
We just made the little side the big side.
From the current School of the Year leaders to the reigning Bass Pro Shop School of the Year presented by Abu Garcia and Bethel University, we check back in on Cole Floyd and Carter McNeil, who are hooked up with a Pickwick Lake giant.
Baby, stay on it. John's gonna get to watch the show. Oh my God. Oh my yes, baby. Just a freaking toad. Boom! It's a freaking toad right there. Oh, that's a giant. Oh shit. God. What a freaking fish. Oh shit, man. Dude, that's a toad. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Oh.
That fish completes a limit for the defending champions. With 3 quality keepers and 2 smaller ones, their limit is pushing the 20-pound mark. They're beginning to realize the magnitude of Championship Day.
That's a
They don't get no
big,
better
I don't
than
know
that
how
right
big
there.
that is, dude. It's an 8.
You think?
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm shook up.
It's 8, 8.5. It might be 9. I don't know. I think it's probably it's an 8. So
I can't even get my line in the hook.
Coming up next, we continue our on-the-water coverage from the final of this championship event. But first, we take a closer look at our host city for this week, Florence, Alabama. And we'll introduce you to several sites and activities. That and more after the break.
Groundbreaking designs, unsurpassed quality, and unshakable confidence. Welcome to the Ranger Z500 and Z100 series. Leading the industry for over 50 years, these rigs are custom crafted and loaded with more features and advantages to deliver the ultimate ownership experience. The legendary Ranger Z series. Unleash next level performance. Yamaha Outboards. Reliability starts here.
At the pinnacle of super high output, 4-stroke outboard performance, you'll find Yamaha VMAX SHO, Yamaha's game-changing SHO technology. From exhilarating V6 models to the sleek inline 4s, there's a VMAX SHO for everything from bass to bonefish. It's an extended family of 4-strokes engineered for lightweight, inspiring performance, and rock-solid reliability. Discover VMAX SHO and elevate your expectations.
The Bass Pro Shops Collegiate Bass Fishing Series is brought to you by BoatUS. We're with you on the water. Florence Lauderdale Tourism. Go with the flow. Yamaha Marine. Reliability starts here. And by Power Pole Shallow Water Anchor. Swift, silent, secure. Welcome back to coverage of the Bass Pro Shops Collegiate Bass Fishing Series. This week's championship event is being held on Pickwick Lake in Florence, Alabama. Florence is a great host site that welcomes these anglers with open arms.
I think it's great for the lake, first of all. Just having people in it, it's just like anything else. It makes it better. It definitely makes the city and all more accurate and more active.
Comprised of nearly 40,000 people, the city of Florence is located in the northwestern portion of Alabama. The city has a deep, rich history that exudes itself all across town. Nowhere does this city shine brighter than in its downtown district.
Downtown Florence, you can eat and you can shop. You can definitely spend your money in downtown Florence. There's plenty of places to go eat. You can really get anything and everything downtown Florence, Alabama.
This marks the 7th year in which this event has been held in Florence, Alabama. We'd like to send a special thank you to the Florence Lauderdale Tourism and Visitor Center for their wonderful hospitality this week. Back out on the water, the pressure of this final day and what's at stake is starting to get to some of the competitors.
Oh my.
It's all right. I heard your line.
Oh my God.
It's all right. Get back in there.
She's barely hooked.
God, where is he? God! You said you didn't get a good hook set.
Net.
Keep that rod down, man.
With so much at stake today, the pressure of the moment can be overwhelming. In order to become champion, you have to conquer and overcome any obstacles thrown your way.
It's easy.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Easy.
One boat hoping to overcome several mishaps today is the 4th place team from NC State.
She's coming up. She's coming up. She's coming up.
Yes! Yes, let's go!
God! Jesus mercy.
We were due that one. We've lost 20 pounds of fish today. We were due that one.
After losing what they estimate to be over 20 pounds of fish today, that bass gives them a real shot to threaten for the lead as the afternoon progresses. Another team hoping to jump from back in the pack to threaten for the lead are Ty Cox and Chandler Bowman. The anglers from Blue Mountain College entered today in 6th place.
We're sitting on the same hole we caught them on yesterday, and man, we probably caught 40 or 50 fish. We just ain't got the ones over 4 like we had yesterday. I mean, we got a decent sack, but I don't know, we got probably 16 and a half, something like that. It's big.
I mean, I think it'll help. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
That bass there is bigger than their smallest fish, allowing them to cull up ever so slightly. Their estimated total weight now sits around 16.5 pounds for the day.
Come on. You'll measure. I think that's number 5.
Teams are starting to feel the heat on the final day. Pinnell and Cranford from LSU just filled out their limit. Having 5 fish for around 10 pounds, they are in desperate need of a quality cull.
Get them on the first try. Can't see them.
Though they likely won't threaten for the title, that fish for LSU goes a long ways in earning valuable School of the Year points at the end of the day. We go back now to our Day 1 leaders. They too just finished a crucial cull. Late in the afternoon on this final day, Cole Floyd and Carter McNeil are on the brink of making history. A win today, and they become not only the first school, but also the first 2-angler pairing to win this event in back-to-back years.
It'd be a pretty cool deal if we could win it back-to-back years. That'd be pretty awesome.
Stay tuned to see if they can make history.
Everybody knows somebody that just seems to have things go wrong around him. And for me, it's my good buddy Z when he heads to the water. It's like a black cloud follows this guy around. He runs out of gas, locks his keys in the car, or worse, has a flat tire coming to him from the water. But old Z's a pretty sharp guy. He relies on BoatUS in those situations where something goes wrong.
BoatUS has the finest low-cost boat insurance and the largest fleet of towboats ready to assist you 24/7. Visit BoatUS.com.
It's time to take fishing to a bold, new place. Berkley Power Bait Max Set. These baits feature a revolutionary new material that releases a supercharged scent field. They attract more fish and trigger more strikes than even original power bait. And all remain soft and flexible out of the package, so they're ready to fish. 10 forage-inspired natural matte colors come alive in the water. Berkley Power Bait Max Set. Fish bite and won't let go.
The Bass Pro Shops Collegiate Bass Fishing Series is brought to you by Bob's Machine Shop. Go fast, go shallow, go efficient. Gemini Jerseys, the leader in custom fishing apparel. And by Gill, dress like a pro. Friends, family, and locals from the community have made their way to McFarland Park to witness a national champion being crowned. Entering today, teams felt like they had to get near the 40-pound mark to have a shot at winning. Ty Cox and Chandler Bowman from Blue Mountain College set the mark early.
New leaders, folks. 35-13. Y'all get you 4 of them out.
The local pairing and crowd favorites make a move on the final day. Setting the bar at just over 35 pounds, challenging teams will need to have at least 15 pounds today to compete.
Maybe the biggest of the day, 2017. New leaders, 38-33. Way to go. Y'all hoop and holler.
Jordan Thompson and Landon Smith from Calhoun Community College bring the largest bag so far on day 2 to the scales. In their final tournament as college anglers, they put together a great final day.
This is actually our last year fishing college, so this will be the last time we made it here. So, yeah, like I said, we're just happy that we could get out with a good check.
No other teams outside of the top 5 threaten Calhoun's lead. That leaves just the final 5 teams to weigh in. These teams need somewhere in the range of 17 to 20 pounds to overtake the lead.
9:48. 15:57, almost. You had 11:47. Now you're in 7th place for the tournament. 7:51. Woo!
Calhoun Community College has weathered the storm, all except for one team, the defending champions from Bethel University. If they weigh in just over 15 pounds, the title is theirs.
2280, new leaders! Woo!
And they pull it off. Cole Floyd and Carter McNeil are the winners of the 2019 BoatUS Collegiate Bass Fishing Championship presented by Bass Pro Shops. They weigh in a 2-day total of 45.65 pounds to become the first ever back-to-back champions. Calhoun Community College anglers Jordan Thompson and Landon Smith finish up in 2nd, and Jacob Moore and Gillian Tharp from NC State wind up in 3rd.
First feeling of it, man, it's awesome. You know, to do it one time it's a big deal, but to do it twice is even bigger. You know, we were blessed this week and as well as last year.
Once the scales closed, points were tallied up for the Bass Pro Shops School of the Year presented by Abu Garcia. With teams waiting in anticipation, a winner was announced.
Bass Pro Shops School of the Year, presented by Abu Garcia. Y'all put it together. McKendree, come on up here.
McKendree University wins their first ever School of the Year title with a total of 7,560 points. Bethel University finishes the year in 2nd, and Adrian College moves up to claim the 3rd spot in the final standings.
When we realized we won it, I actually had tears in my eyes and just an overwhelming feeling in my heart. You know, like I told you earlier, it's been our dream to be School of the Year here. I think it's one of the most coveted title in college bass fishing, and it's just an incredible feeling of joy and satisfaction.
Feels pretty good, to be honest. I mean, we've done this all year, just been consistently, and that's how it's happened. We did this together.
Being this my senior year, it's real special to me that we could get it done this year. You know, knowing I'm not going to be able to do it next year, getting it done this year is going to mean a lot.
This has been another great week in Florence, Alabama. Thanks to all of the sponsors and staff for making this happen, and thank you for watching. We'll see you next season.
Reel down to the water until it's rip and drag.
I got my power pole down, stuck in the mud in the bottom of the lake, sitting so still in the wind and the waves, could even be a hurricane. I got my power pole down.
You know, when I look at the tournaments I've won, probably 4 or 5 of the boats that I've won have been on a tube. But I've completely gotten away from flipping a tube because nobody made one soft enough.
Big Bite has come with this new tour series of baits. The thing that's probably the most unique is when you look at that bait, the salt just rolls out of it. And to me, that is the reason a fish bites a tube and hangs on to it. This isn't one of those let's go out and catch some smallmouth tube. This is a let's get it done tube.
We demand a lot from the products that we use on our adventures around the world. When it comes to keeping things seriously cold, we rely on Angle Coolers, who have for over 50 years kept things cold. Angle Coolers, the original high-performance cooler.
Are your fishing buddies catching all the best bass and leaving you in their wake? We don't know all their secrets, but we do know their lures. They've been keeping the Secret Lures Stupid Tube all to themselves. Since they won't talk about it, we will. We've taken our proven recipe for hand-dipped salted tubes and added 2 more sizes and a new heavy-duty jig head for the 4.2 Flippin' Stupid Tube and the 4.5 Big Dummy. The secret is out, and we guarantee you'll put more fish in your boat when you tie a Stupid Tube to the end of your line.
Probably one of the #1 questions I get, what line do I use?
That's a big debate. On every tour out there, everybody's debating which line.
I choose the simple side. My choice of line is Sunline.
One of my favorite lines to use is Sunline.
How all can you use it? Anywhere you want to. Anywhere there's water and bass, it's good. Walleye, catfish, trout, speckled trout, sharks.
There we go.
I don't say this unless I think it's true, but honestly, it's the best in the market.
Combining the best of old world craftsmanship with state-of-the-art technologies to bring fishermen everywhere a fishing rod that's feather light, extremely sensitive yet remarkably durable for any fishing condition or situation. Denali rods, tournament tested and tournament tough.
Approximately 30,000 cases of Lyme disease happen each year in the United States. The main culprit, ticks. Stop and kill ticks in the outdoors with Sawyer's permethrin insect repellents. Sawyer, we keep you outdoors.